Hey, welcome back everyone. It is time for another red hot covered call video. Hey, today we're going to talk about how I like to double my dividends using covered call writing. Now I know you're scratching your head saying, John, how do you get double the dividends with covered call writing? Well, I'm going to show you how I like to use my long buy and hold stocks in my portfolio to write 30-day, deep out of the money covered calls, collecting premium that would equal a dividend distribution, and I'm going to show you how I do it. Now, hey, look, before we get going, if you like what we're doing here at the channel, I need you to subscribe to the channel. And hey, look, man, if you like this video today, bang that like button, guys. It lets me know you like what I'm doing. Today, the stock market's tanking. This week, the market's down over 2,500 points, and there is volatility everywhere. This is one of those moments where you really need to make good decisions. So on Saturday, come back, watch my Saturday video. We're going to talk about some of the trades that I made. We're going to talk about them. I'll share my thoughts on the stock market and what I'm doing going forward. So again, come back on Saturday. We're going to talk about the week that was, and I'm going to show you all my trades because I have made a lot of trades. Now let's talk about how I double my dividends writing covered calls on stocks that I own in my buy and hold portfolio, for which I collect dividends for income. Well, those companies generally move in a range of give or take 5 points, so there's not much volatility. So what I like to do is use a 30-day out-of-the-money covered call where I can collect a premium that would equal the size of a dividend distribution. Look, this is an idea, so I want to share this idea with you because I heard this great quote yesterday. Great minds talk about ideas, average minds talk about events, and small minds talk about people. Look, I know you're here to hear my stories, see my trades, so you can learn. So I think you're going to like this one. Now I'm going to use BristolMyers as an example. See, BristolMyers, for the most part, trades in a nice 5-point window, meaning when the good news comes, it doesn't rocket off the charts, and if the bad news comes, it doesn't fall off the table. It trades in a nice range because it has a great business. BristolMyers is one of those great mature companies that has a great business and trades in a nice 5-point range. Now, BristolMyers pays a nice dividend of about $1.60 a year, and I collect 4 dividends from BristolMyers. Now, that $1.60 breaks out to about 40 cents every 3 months. Well, I collect the dividend, it gets deposited into my account, life's great. Well, hey, look, I like to use covered calls on BristolMyers to maybe collect another dividend, and I'm going to show you how I do it. Now, the one thing I love to do is go over to Dividend Channel. Now, hey, look, they ain't paying me for this. I just like to use Dividend Channel because Dividend Channel has the dividend per share and the X date. And as you can see in the case of BristolMyers, they've already distributed their dividend. So I have to wait another 3 months before I can collect a dividend holding BristolMyers shares. Well, no, I'm going to use a deep out-of-the-money covered call for the next 30 days and try to collect that same 40 cents. Let me show you how I do that. So what I like to do is come over here to an options chain on BristolMyers. And what I usually do is about a 30-day covered call. You can go a little tighter if you want, reducing the chances of your shares being taken away, but I like to do 30 days. I like to find that out-of-the-money strike that pays a premium that equals the dividend BristolMyers will give me. So in this case, for March 2nd, you can see the 68 pays about 40 cents. Now, what I like to do is write a covered call. Strike price being 68 bucks, the expiration date being March 2nd. And when I write that covered call, I get paid 40 cents per share deposited into my account. Well, now it's a waiting game, right? I have to wait 30 days. Now, here's the deal. I don't want my shares taken away, but if they are taken away, I'm going to get paid $68. Remember, BristolMyers is trading for $63.70. So that's going to be a nice gain on the top side. Chances are that's a little bit too lofty of a strike price for BristolMyers without any news or earnings to move in a 30-day window. So I'm going to take my chances here, and that's what I'll do. I'll end up writing that covered call. I'll get that 40 cents. And I'm hoping as we get close to expiration, that option will expire, meaning the shares are not above 68. They will not take my shares from me. I will keep my shares. I will keep my 40 cents and we look to do it again. Look, I'm not going to say that I do this 12 times a year or 8 times a year. If I can do this 4 times a year, that would be doubling my dividends. And I've done that on a couple of my stocks. And for me, it's like a game, right? I love the idea of adding to my income using covered call writing. Now look, I don't know if you found that interesting or not, but that's what I like to do. And another little tip or trick, I love to take covered call profits and then buy closed-end funds that pay me monthly dividends, continuing to print that money. Man, I just did it today where I bought a nice closed-end fund that's going to pay me 9.5 cents per month all year long. It's the idea of having your money work for you in good times and in bad. Hey, look, before I let you go, if you did not get my January newsletter, I want you to go to my website and sign up for that. If you sign up for it, it's free. And in that newsletter, I did an exclusive video of how I use resistance lines and support lines when I write my covered calls and cash secure puts. I'll then have you on my list for the February newsletter. And here's the deal. I'll send you the January newsletter for free. Actually, it's all for free. There's no hooks here. I'm just trying to up your game and keep you in the game. Hey, look, if you like this video today, bang that like button, guys. It lets me know you like what I'm doing. And look, I need you to come back Saturday, because Saturday we're going to talk about the trades I've made, the volatility in the stock market, and I'm going to show you another spreadsheet that I created. Hey, look, I hope you make great decisions in this very volatile stock market. Get your financial education, get your experience, most importantly, make good decisions. Hey, look, until next time, I hope all your covered calls are profitable.
All I see is signs, all I see is dollar signs. Oh, money on my mind.